tournament experience. Now, you might think this is bad. Now, imagine any team game. I have been a part of the organization and the production of a couple LAN CSGO tournaments, Counter-Strike tournaments, with just a few teams on LAN where you can corral all the nerds together, 5 per team. You have to have all 5. It doesn't work without them. And just getting them together. And it already takes, like, 20-25 minutes to make sure everybody's ready for a match. When they're all there and you can drag them and slap them down into their chairs. I can't imagine how bad it is online. But, that is the situation. Alright. Puck going for his second pylon. Oh, third pylon near the front. I've lost track of where all the time has gone. A Stargate is on the way. Did Puck get a beat on that? No, he didn't. Does he know about the Adepts? I'm not sure he does. We do have Adepts on either side. Oh, splitting off to the side. These are to dodge Stalkers, but Puck also made Adepts. He's got a probe at the front of the ramp. So does a Banana. It's explicitly to dodge these Adept Shades. Right now in PvP, there's a lot of mind games happening because of how Chrono Boost works, because of how quickly you're able to get units out. It's a mess, is what it is. It really is. It's really hard to tell. Well, these Adepts, they will see the Expo. They will get up the ramp. Banana fucks up the pylon! It's a disaster! No! You had one job! All you had to do was put a pylon down! He fucked it up, and now the Stargate will be scouted! And the Adepts, he will even have to use the Oracle energy! Oh no! You can't make mistakes like that! And that is a huge lead for Puck. 8 probes going in. He's down in expansion, but he can take his for free. He knows everything that's coming at him. He already has a shield battery and 2 Stalkers. The Adept Shades, not even close. That's how you do it. Full NA. No disrespect to Banana. He's an incredibly... Okay, I'm not going to say incredibly, but an accomplished player. He could beat me 9 out of 10 times, and that's giving me a lot of credit. But you can't make those mistakes. Not in PvP, where every unit matters, where every second, where every pylon. And right now, he can't complete that shade, right? Oh, he does anyways. And, oh no, not target firing. The shield battery is healing. He's finally... Oh no. Oh, this has gone from bad to worse. Do you just GG out now? Like, I don't... This is so bad for Banana. Everything has gone wrong. He's down 12 probes. It looks like Puck got an Oracle in it. I was paying no attention. This Oracle has 8 kills over here. I wasn't paying attention. He's just suiciding Oracles for probes. It's 29 to 14. There is no comeback potential here for Banana. It's over. Like, the game will continue, but it will not end. Oop, well, that's awkward. And somehow, some magical way, that Phoenix will get away. I have no idea how that happened, but it did. Now he can hunt down the Oracles. Alright, Banana, what now? Banana is not a gold player. He's on Sloth Gaming, which is a professional team. Or eSloth Gaming, I forget. Same team as Game Time. And some other players, which I cannot recall at this exact time. He is a high GM player. But Puck is a WCS level professional. He has been in the past, and I have confidence he will be again. I'm sorry, I'm a little biased. I'm a friend of Puck. I know he can be really good. He's just an emotional player. And a lot of the issues he's had in the past are that he gets very emotional. And it's easy, like, gets a little tilted, and then that completely throws him off his game. All he needs to do is learn to fix that, and he's at the level of players like Neeb. Banana coming in again. He's gonna get a... Shield batteries are pretty good. He will get no probes. You get nothing. Good day, sir. The Oracle will dip out. Flash does have a YouTube channel, actually. He obviously doesn't run it, but they upload VODs. Like, 9 games a day. Someone just cuts up and uploads. It only has like 30K. I'm subbed to Flash on YouTube. I can give you the link, but I think it's just Flash TV. He has to see that. And is he gonna... Oh my god! You didn't even need to. Oh... Activates the Stasis Sword with a hallucinated zealot. He's styling on him right now. Everybody knows it. Banana knows it. I know it. Puck knows it. Now you know it. This was mostly staying in the game in case Puck made a massive and critical mistake, but that's not going to happen. Yeah, Void Ray comes out. Puck actually forced to retreat. He doesn't have Blink done yet.
Will be rewarded.
He's still up several workers. He doesn't have +1.
More and more.
Thank you, Yumeka. Glad you still enjoy. He comes in. That Stasis Ward. That's a big Stasis Ward. Okay. Now those Stalkers can blink out when they're gone. That will stop Puck for now. That's a big deal. Like, that's enough Stalkers. Somehow we didn't realize that Stasis Ward was there. That's enough Stalkers with 2 shield batteries and an Immortal. Okay. Now we're playing some defense. Okay. I might have peeled this banana a little too early on. I didn't give it the respect it deserved. Oh, but he comes back in. He blunks right onto it. But the shield batteries keep the Immortal intact for now. The barrier is down. The Void Rays charge up. The shield battery's doing a great job. Banana working his way forward. The prismatic alignment is fully charged. And Banana will hold. The defense. I lagged during that entire hold. Spoilers. Puck tried to attack into 2 shield batteries, Immortals, and Void Rays, and it didn't go so well. You missed everything? So pretty much Protoss is OP. Protoss has a really ridiculous win rate in PvP. So maybe that is motivation to actually restart the stream and add a 3-minute delay. I don't know. And put it on a different Twitch server or something. The summary is Banana held with shield batteries. Puck is still banging on the front door and he still has everything going for him. Banana has taken the back, but Puck hasn't finished the game. There's a carrier and a Void Ray. An interesting combination. The Blink Stalkers still chipping away. +1 not quite done on the Stalkers. That's a big damage boost. We have a Mothership coming up. He does have the back base, which has half the minerals, but all the gas. Puck continues down the Blink Stalker route. I mean, if at some point you get enough carriers, Puck... Now, this is possibly the most defensive map in the entire pool. I think I feel pretty comfortable saying that. But if you sit back and you just defend... And Puck has found this now a couple times, that it's incredibly difficult to break. And if Banana holds a little bit longer, if he gets a Mothership, if he gets carriers with Catapult, if he gets this army composition... Remember, Puck is playing from Korea. He's got 200 ping or so, give or take. And I don't believe Banana is in Korea at the moment. So, all this micro might be less than ideal when it comes to winning the game. But Puck still maintains a healthy economy. He's got upgrades. He's going towards the 4th base. Before Banana's really going to be able to stretch out and get his own. That is going to make an impact in the game. A warping in the main. He's got charge done. And now this is where he starts doing the damage. The carrier's at the front. The beams are prismatically aligned. But how do you actually defend these zealots? He can't move units back. He has to give up the 4th if he's going to go back to defend. He can just kill the Stargates. That's it. He's just killing... Oh, but the mothership at the last second. Mama comes home for the save. Oh, no. And Puck not going to get the 2nd Stargate. The carrier will pop out. The 4th base, though. No, another stasis ward. The miracle defense. But will the 4th base fall? The carrier being reshielded. Will it matter? No, there are still too many Puck forces. The carrier is at 86 out of 86. Somehow it hasn't even completed. It hasn't downloaded the right loot box to unlock the carrier. There are 4 carriers on the way now for Banana. A lot of his army is in the mail, but it hasn't been delivered. +2 is done. Puck with +3 on the way. Stargates of his own. He has the economy. The worker count 69 to 53. Can another clutch stasis ward save him? It's been 2 out of 2 so far. Well, I guess in the times he really needed that save. If these carriers finish, he has a dream. And it's been a dream this entire time. That dream is getting closer and closer to reality. Oh, not again. Does he... Okay. The stasis ward is triggered for a single stalker which dies before it can even be trapped in its prison. But the carriers are completing. Will Puck, he's getting a fleet beacon. Is he resigning himself to the fact we're actually doing this? We're going into this phase of the game. This is happening. The carrier count is at 5. It's 5 is right at the point where you can no longer just fight that. There's maybe still a moment. I mean, he gets him out of position, he blinks right under. Oh god, not again. Another big stasis ward. Banana finding the opportunity. There's no detection. He doesn't have an observer. Oh my god.
Your dedication will
Thank you
be
pulled the
rewarded.
boys. GG.
Does my mom love me?
Maybe not you. But now we're at 7. Puck can't fight this anymore. Puck has actually... Banana has made it close enough. He's survived. Somehow some of the stalkers escape. Well... Ah, no, the rocks! He gets the observer. That means he finally has detection. But will Banana attack? He's making counter carriers. Banana still can't attack. This army can just run circles around him. This has become one of the best PvPs. Now, mostly because Puck wanted to finish it and Banana said no. Wait, oh, the back base was killed. I forgot there was a base here because almost no one takes it. But the back base was killed by the Prism. It slipped by the back, killed someone. Now Banana really has to hold that front base. He still is struggling for economy. It's 71 versus 46 workers. God, just die. That means the army supply is almost even. Actually, it's in favor of Banana. Now, recall is a factor. Oh, the Warp Prism taken out. The army, if he kills this, he kills essentially all of the income. Oh, the army's coming back. Does he recall now? Or does he take the base? Does he commit to the base? Because if he does, this could be Puck's entire army being killed. He recalls underneath the carriers. He's going to lose some Archons. He doesn't get the base. But he does have a gold and all the map control and all the economy. And what the hell just died there? Was that one of his own stalkers? Doesn't matter now. Well, as a traitor to the cause. 4 Tempest on the way. He's looking to just counter those carriers. Once again, Puck moving forward. The army is split up. He needs to get rid of this ground army so he can build a bigger air. Are we gonna see the recall? Puck is hitting this base. Is he gonna... Are we base trading? Are we just gonna base trade? Okay. This is what we're doing. This is happening. Puck no longer has a recall. He can't go home. Does Banana have what it does he have any probes? He does. He has one probe, but does Puck see it? We're in a full base trade. Banana has one probe, but it's where Puck's other probe. You've come to the wrong neighborhood. There are only 8 probes left. If he can't rebuild, then he has nothing to recall to, and it doesn't matter. He needs to recall his probes to his mothership. Recall the probes. You gotta recall the probes to the mothership. You gotta get them out of there. There are no more probes. Recall the probes. He can bring their second. No, he brings them home. He brings everybody home. But he doesn't know about the gold. He's gonna chase the army. There's still a minute on 30 seconds on recall. He doesn't quite catch it. There's a random carrier out there. 2 carriers in a very awkward spot gonna be taken out. Puck still seems to have the advantage. More interceptors. Interceptors take money. And that is something which he just does not have right now. Another base is gonna be rebuilt. Banana looking for the income on the dry bones of a base that was once killed. But does Puck actually... He has 4 Tempests. Oh, another carrier getting caught. Where? What? The carrier caught on a bad rally. He finds the Dark Shrine before Puck... Oh, wait. Puck could warp in DTs. He could do it right now. He warps in 4 DTs. He could go for the base. There's no detection. The only detection is the Oracle. And where are the probes? All of the probes are on the other side of the map. I take that back. Did they see that probe, though? He has just enough for another Nexus. It feels like Puck can just kill all the buildings. He actually can't kill this army. That's too many carriers and Void Rays and a mothership. But... Oh, we're in a full base trade. A full base trade. A Zealot is warped in. Puck is out of money, too! He rebuilt all his pylons over here. He's going to save them. There's a casual sentry. The DT's to the back base. The probe count. 4, 3, 2. Where are the other 2? Probe slips out. Oh, he catches the Tempest. Fuck, why do you do this to me? The DT's in the main. They can be detected, and they can technically be killed by the Oracle. If he doesn't make Archons, he needs to make an Archon. Oh no, Puck isn't paying attention. Oh, he could build an Archon. No, no, he loses the DT! But... there's still this Nexus. Puck has a Nexus as well. Recall is online. That recall can change the game. There's not enough money for another Nexus for Bananas. He has one. It's a matter of time before Puck finds this. Oh, there goes the Oracle. There goes all detection. But the Dark Shrine has been eliminated. There are no DTs on the map. Puck has this base, and he still can't quite fight the carriers. He still can't. Puck finds the base with the probes of all things. Probes of both sides. But Puck can't know that's the only Nexus. Wait, if he kills all the interceptors, Omega will go out of money. He splits off a handful of Zealots. Little does he know the only buildings left are this pylon and this Nexus. But if the Nexus finishes, he can recall the carriers. He's got to be very careful with those interceptors. If the Nexus finishes, he can recall the carriers. Does he? He has to. He has to. He has no choice. Here we go. Oh, he's gonna kill the Zealots, but Puck still has 25 probes. He's still mining. He recalls just enough Stalkers to ward off the Void Rays. He's still mining from this base. The Archon is stuck behind the gas geyser from the recall. The Watchful Protector. A very underwhelming night. this observer in a critical location to see there's no recall left. He should leave his mothership at home in order to recall the units back. The Zealots are going for the win. Oh, we left 2 carriers. But Puck is slowly rebuilding. He seems to have the army. If he can't rebuild interceptors, he doesn't have the money. He has to be so careful about that. There are 49 interceptors left, each one costing those 15 minerals. The Zealots are thrown away. Puck going for the... Whoa, 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 he has to blink out! Whoa, 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 Puck! Puck! His army... The army supplies are even. The worker supply is not. There are 0 probes. Banana has no probes, and he has 2 buildings. He's building interceptors, and he's supply blocked anyways. He can't rebuild probes. That's his only building. Does Puck dive on it? He can dive. He knows the recall was used. He has his recall up quicker. Puck doesn't fight this, right? Oh, no. There are cannons. Does he have enough stalkers? It's +3, +2 shields. He's targeting the prismatic alignment. He's just going for the interceptors. The interceptor count is dipping. This is the only fight. This is the only fight he can take. He's gonna run out. He's out of money. He's out of gas. He's out of minerals. He's out of chances. Omega Bananas has turned what should have been a 6-minute game into a 24-minute one. But now has nothing in the tank. GG. Puck takes game number 1 of a best of 3.
Your dedication will be rewarded.
Welcome to Neon Violet Square. Well, that was something. Oh, Puck. I can't believe you've done this. Now, I think that game has shown that Banana, he made just a couple mistakes early, and Puck just punished him. Just right off the bat. But then Puck wanted that win. He kept going for it, but Banana didn't give him it. He didn't make any more mistakes. And now the map really played to it. The map really played to it. What is that? Okay, press the Alt button. It was Neon Violet Square, if there was any map that's sort of like that.
Your dedication will be rewarded.
I love when you play, and I love when you bring us the freshest high-level SC2. Perfect 5/7 streamer less than 3.
So...
I need a nap.
It's 1-0 Puck. I don't think any game can live up to that. That was a game that should have been boring. Well... That's the history of StarCraft, right? It's like, well, if everybody just did everything perfect all the time, then we'd have a beautifully strategic and insanely boring game. In StarCraft, there's always a comeback mechanic. You don't get better items, well, okay, this analogy is not going to hold up, but there's always things to be done. There's more actions you can take.
Your dedication
even when you're as far ahead as Puck was. Even when you're as far behind as Mr. Bananas, there's still a dream. There's still a chance. There's still a hope. Now we saw those hopes dash because Puck eventually was able to solidify victory. We'll see if he's a little bit more safe with expanding on his lead in this game. And Ascension Ire is much easier to attack into than Neon Violet Square, but we'll find out. Puck is going to be our only player to scout. Warp Gate on the way. 2 Stalkers are the choice. Wait. They chose green and yellow, which is making the distinction between their races a little bit difficult. I mean, between the players, rather. It's going to be 2 Adepts from Puck on the other side. Will he follow it up immediately with the Stargate again? Usually when you're going for the Adepts, you're trying to conserve gas. But in this case, it looks like he's just trying to put on a little bit of pressure. If he catches the Stalkers out of position, that could be the end of things. The 3rd pylon at the front, but this could very well be a mind game. As it kind of makes you look like you want to expand, but he's adding on a Twilight Council at the back. Does he intend on actually using that Twilight and not expanding, or is that just a follow-up? Puck once again proxying a Stargate, but in a semi-random location. The Adepts. Don't shade again. He saw the Stalker. The Stalker will see them. It's funny how that works. But he will also see the Stargate. This time, will Banana have the pylon at the front? Looks like he cancels the shades as the Stalker pulls away. The proxy Stargate as well. Much better start for Bananas. He's going to be able to get his Expo and immediately go for a Dark Shrine. I don't know if I like that call. I think it's very likely Puck is going to be adding on a Robo after the Expo here. So the Dark Shrine might do pretty much nothing. This pylon's still alive somehow as he hunts for the Adepts. He gets it. The Adept's going to look for a shade, but the probe is still in position. He has to build a Robo after this, right? Right, Puck? Puck, tell me I'm right. Puck, agree with me. There you go. So the Robo is going to time out to be almost right alongside. There is a pylon in position. There are shield batteries. But I think the Robo will be done if he goes Observer first. Now, right now, Banana is trying to bait out Immortal first. He needs to show all these Stalkers, make it look good. Does Puck know about the Expo? He does. He's not going to bite on this, right? He's not just going to go Immortal first, especially not after those 2. 2 DTs are warping in, but they're slow warp-ins. This is a razor-thin timing. Does he make the Immortal? This is the question. It's all about what he builds here, and if he sees the DTs on the way. The Robo's done. What are you waiting for, Puck? Oh, he sees the Dark Shrine. He's building an Observer. He knew the Dark Shrine was on the way. But those DTs can just cut through. He uses... The DTs are actually just going to be part of the army. He hesitated on the obs. The force field will cut off the damage, but it's a tourniquet. Because right now the Stalkers are moving through the front. The DTs will get the damage done. He needs to pull probes. There are more Stalkers on the way. The DTs themselves can do so much damage. He's going to be able to target down so many probes, and if he gets the Archon off, we could be looking at an even match. He doesn't quite get the Archon. Is that going to be enough, though, as 2 Stalkers join into the fray? He needs more probes off the line. Puck is desperately trying to hold, but Banana's able to take it. Oh. And just like that, it's 1-1. Welcome to PvP. You make one on step. He hesitated on the obs. He wanted to get another warp in. He didn't go straight for it. And those DTs get in. They cut through the sentries. They force the retreat. And now we're at the elimination match. Don't be deceived. Puck is not a master player and Banana is not a gold. Both of these are high Grandmaster Protoss players. Puck, I would say, is favored. And I will continue to say that. but Banana is not a pushover. As we move on to the WCS North America qualifiers. The winner of this match goes on to face the exalted winner of Jardozer versus WinterSC, which was taken 2-1 by Jardozer, a rank 64 Zerg Grandmaster. Obviously, no, actually they were good games, but so PvP is just a very volatile. Chrono Boost makes it difficult. That game didn't really feature it, but Chrono Boost can make it a little bit difficult to determine. There's no 100% safe build you can go in PvP. You just simply can't. If you try to play safe and make sure you're defended against everything and your opponent expands and you can't pressure, you get behind. If you decide to expand and your opponent is able to pull off an early gateway pressure, you get behind. If you have your tech scouted out a little bit earlier than your opponent, you get behind. So it's a matter of seconds and a matter of inches. And Chrono Boost kind of compounds that. There are, but opening up with 2 gates with a wall off to shut down Chrono Boosted Adepts and expanding with a shield battery covers most of your bases, but as we saw in that last game, not all. So a lot of Protoss are trying to work in some sideways plays like we saw in the last game. Puck going for the Proxy Star. And with Bananas, the quick DTs with the expand. Adept shading across. This time, it's not Puck with the Adepts, it's Bananas. Will there be a pylon in position? He should see the Adepts on the way in. They do shade to the side. Both these players know the exact timings. The probe is already in position to block the shade, and he has a pylon for vision. Realizing there's nothing out of the map, no stalkers, he realizes there's probably... Uh-oh. Oh, no. But Banana knew he wouldn't quite make it up that ramp in time. He shaded a bit too early. He might have had the opportunity as Puck moved the probe to get the expo at that exact moment, but not able to capitalize. The Adepts will be able to shade away. A little bit of damage taken. And this time Puck is doing about as close as what you could call a standard build at the moment. And it's the double Stalker expand here with a Sentry follow-up and a Robo behind it. So if your opponent is not going for that very quick 4-gate or something along those lines, this is pretty much how you defend against any sort of harass and pressure. For those of you looking, Puck will get the pylon. The Adept shade through, takes some hits on a Sentry. Sentry is actually very slightly outrange Adepts, and this is one of the most awkward fights I have ever seen. As the Adepts can't quite hit the Sentries, but I don't think they're going to kill the Adept in time. Oh, wait. Can't lose a Sentry. Oh. But he has walled himself off. At the same time, it's a Guardian Shield versus 4 Stalkers, and an interesting exchange. And a pretty insane micro, but it looks like Puck's going to come out on top. He has to take down his own wall, but he did kill the Adepts. So a lot of weird things are happening, but there is a Dark Shrine on the way again. There is no pylon on the other side of the map. A Robo's already done for Puck, but he is going for a Warp Prism first. Same thing on the other side. That's for the DTs. I'm not sure what Bananas is trying to do. He has less Stalkers against more Stalkers. I've done the math. It doesn't check out. But, of course, using high ground and a few probes. The Puck seems to be in an okay position here as long as the DT drops don't come in immediately. and screw him over. There is no observer yet from Puck. That could... Oh, there you go. Now there are no units at home, so DTs can still do a lot of damage. 6 Stalkers to 4. Once again, a lot of equations happening here. Puck able to micro back. He needs... Now, here's the awkward situation. He needs to have DTs on the other side. He warps in 1. He used 1 warping on DTs at home. He had to push Puck back. There is an observer, but there are no units. A Stalker's warped in. Probes will die here. But how many? Not many. Another observer comes out. Bananas. He lost a few probes. No, 2 probes. But he held on. The DTs, a solid defense. Give him access to Archons later. He kept the War Prism. He kept all his DTs alive. But Puck is now bearing down with a fighting army. There needs, yeah, 1 shield battery. I don't know if 1's going to cut it. Blink is on the way. Puck, on the other hand, is pushing this all into an attack. Is he going to make an Archon? 1 shield battery I don't think is enough. The Observer is not quite here yet. He can target down the Stalkers. Probes are forced to be pulled. He drops the DTs right on top of the army, doing a lot of damage at the front. The shield battery helping out as well. The Observer going to allow this. It's about time to make the Archon, but DT drops every swipe, dealing incredible, terrible, terrible damage. And Bananas will hold. Not losing really any probes. He does have observers here. The sentries. There is no blink. Not yet. He can recall his own Stalkers into the main. He doesn't quite get the Archon morph off. No, wait. He doesn't have the energy. Oh, no. Puck may have done it. He cut off the base. There's only 2 Stalkers in the back. The Micro with the Prism. Once this force field runs out, he had 1 more. He still has 1 more. Puck is killing so many probes. He could use his own Warp Prism to get his Stalkers up. Banana. He's not handling this as perfectly as he could, but Puck caught him so off guard. And now it's 25 to 43 workers. I apologize for that camera work. Brought to you by Michael J. Fox. But he had to pull so many probes, and now 19 have fallen. He knows the War Prism is out there. Oh, if he gets it, that's... Oh, no. That is... Well, that's not good. The army supply. Now, this isn't a game where you turtle the carriers. This is not a map where you turtle the carriers. Puck has all the cards. The only thing he doesn't have is Blink. But there's no amount of Blink Micro that's going to beat 2 Immortals and more Stalkers. A well fought. I'm... I don't want to count Bananas out. Because of Game 1, but this does not have the comeback potential of Game 1. He doesn't have the economy. He doesn't have the units. He doesn't have the upgrades. He doesn't have the unit composition. So, I mean, it's a WCS qualifier. You gotta play till the end. There's no chance. But... Puck is starting to close in here. Bananas is doing his best if he can get the Prism. Ah, that almost hurts worse than not hitting it at all. Puck now has Blink himself. He has +1. He has more Stalkers, more Immortals, more Sentries. Is he relying on the Ob Snipe? He just had 4 DTs warped in. They're on the other side of the map. 3 shield batteries help, but this positioning does not. The probes try to come off the line, but they're trapped behind the Stalkers who are soon to die. DTs are dropped in the main mineral line. A desperation play. He retreats to the third, actually. An interesting choice. Maybe he tried to dodge with that recall, but the DTs on the other side are not going to be enough. He doesn't really have enough to kill the cannon now. That cannon might go down, but doesn't matter now. Down it goes. The shield battery. And that should be that. All she wrote. Bananas put up a tough fight. He took a match. GG. WP, but Puck. We'll move on. To face... let's see. Jardozer. Wait, I already knew that. I already did that math. Neeb against Poke Bunny happening right now. Neeb should be comfortably taking that. It looks like Puck has a straight shot up to Neeb. Masa